loss, and then he's just gonna get banned again.
Yeah,
that's
exactly what's gonna happen. Anyways, let's get to these pick bans. Anything interesting? Most of the same. Yeah.
Besides the Vayne did come out. They're like, we really don't want to deal with that. I thought the bot lane did. I thought Skylancer did okay in the lane phase. So it's really a kind of a late game kind of focus there.
I'm gonna swap these over so everyone can see the proper names now.
Sneaky flashes. Hey, he doesn't flash into trouble.
At
he
least
flashes away
sneaky
from it.
flashes. Oh man, the memes. Oh boy, here come the memes. Jesus.
All right, so let's see. Kog'Maw Nami. Oh boy, we really going
like
hyper
that.
carry tonight.
I really like that actually. I was doing some thinking about this new meta. This like on my drive home today, thinking about this game and how I could sound smart in front of everyone. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, nah, they're gonna know I'm an idiot. Anyways, talking about the meta. The way I look at it is that it's very snowbally, and if you get ahead early, or if you can keep your carries alive, you will do very well in this meta. Nami has incredible disengage, has incredible pick potential. I think she's a really strong support in this patch, which I have actually not seen a lot of. But I'm curious to see how it works out. Obviously this Doom patch is new to everybody, but that's my 2 cents on it. I do think disengage, heavy champs or heavy engaged champs are the way to go.
Yeah, we did see a little bit of Nami with the Ardent Sensor when the Ardent Sensor was big. Nami was kind of getting flexed around in there in the support role. We'll see how this one works out. I could see it working, but I could also see it not working. Sona already taken out, so it's going to be a very pokey game in the bottom, or a lot of heals, I guess you should say.
Yeah,
out of both teams.
It's interesting because Sona and Shen were both on Virtual Death last game, so they try to take some takeaways here.
No. Sona was on.
Oh no, Shen was on
Elyon.
Virtual Death. Sorry, you're right. Yeah.
No, Shen was on Elyon as well.
Was he?
Yeah, the team's flopped. Elyon's now our blue side.
God, I'm completely
Virtual Death's
bonkers.
our
Darius
purple.
was
That's
on.
alright. I got you. You know what?
God.
Just, you know that salad. It was calling your name. It's okay.
Dude, I'm gonna go have. I'm just gonna shove my face with more food and pretend
Okay,
like I don't
that's
talk.
alright. That's fine. We're good. We got a 3-minute delay before the game actually starts. This right now, Champ Select, ain't nothing too much going on right now.
There's the Shen and the Darius and the Shona.
Oh, Chad thinks MF's gonna do pretty big. We'll see. Against the Cog, I think she's gonna absolutely dominate.
I won't be denied.
Oh, bye, Sejani.
Oh yeah. MF is gonna dominate that lane.
There's just too much squish. That double up is just actually gonna roll through him until Elyon gets out of the early game. Or excuse me, until Virtual Death gets out of the early game. I'm surprised. It surprises me that Virtual Death decides to go for the Kog'Maw as a late game carry. We saw Era, however he pronounces his name, being a big playmaker, initiating a lot of stuff. He was tumbling in there for the condemns and the walls, all over the place. It just surprises me that they put him on a more, not exactly passive, but a more laid back hyper carry, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. Kog'Maw has literally no escapes aside from his flash. So the disengage from Nami will be insane. But either way, we get to see what's going to happen here. So do we have any thoughts on what's going to happen in the lane? What do you think, Brent? What are your 2 cents?
First, I'm just going to say I really love the Vi pickup. I don't think that was planned out of Spirits. I think that is an answer to what...
Kog'Maw?
The Kog'Maw. I think it's I think we'll have to see. We'll have to ask Spirits maybe later and see what his champion pool, how deep it is and what he likes to play. But it really feels to me that he's like, ooh, we got a strong front line we're against. We really need somebody to get back in there. That's my 2 cents on that pick. But lane phase, I think bottom lane, I think Elyon shows they have a strong bottom lane. I think they're going to, at least initially, just destroy Virtual Death there. Top lane, I think Kleenex has a little bit easier time. I don't think he'll fall behind this game.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to see what happens as we're getting into the 3-minute spectator delay, and I do want to bring up what you spoke about with the Vi. Um, Vi ulting it onto the Kog'Maw, couple that with a Shen ulting into the backline. That could be huge for Elyon Gaming. But either way, I think the Q has Miss Fortune has insane Q damage, and it kind of makes me disgusted. So they're gonna have so much poke in the bot lane on the side of Elyon.
You and Chad agree on that one.
What? Oh
you
yeah,
and Chat,
the Q damage.
Definitely agree.
Yeah, MF is actually incredibly tilting to play against just because her Q bounces in directions that don't make sense. In my opinion, from what I've seen. I do want to see more pushing out the lane and roaming from Echo, though. I really do.
True. I was just gonna mention that we didn't see too much out of both of our mid laners last game until like way late in the game, until we're already in the team fight phase. They really didn't have any pressure or impact on the map, almost at all.
Yeah. And honestly, it's kind of strange because both of them, the Echo and the Malzahar, are both very good at wave clearing. So they didn't roam, which kind of worries me for once they, go against higher ranked teams in the power ranking, because I expect them to have at least some sort of mid lane roams.
I still think mid lane roaming is one of the strongest points of the season right now, with just how snowbally and damage focused it is. At least
especially with Echo too. Echo is such a good roaming champion with his E, with his stun, and the shield you get, and the slow from the Q. He's just so good at roaming. He can push out the wave with a single Q and then roam top or bot to just exert pressure. He doesn't even have to roam. All he has to do is disappear on the minimap, and it exerts pressure wherever he isn't.
True. You can get there quick. He's one of the champions that dash allows him to just come over some walls, get into some areas that you might not really be expecting and that you might not have warded. So I really like that. I would really like to see him start to use that. But I don't know. What do you think, chat? Let's get your votes. Lee, I need to ask you. We need to start this. We almost forgot. Who wins this game?
Honestly, I'm glad we forgot, because last game I would have gone for Elyon.
And you would have lost it. You would have lost. I think you knew what my vote was.
Yeah, but it doesn't count. That's not on the books.
I think I figured it out why we didn't start this. But you're right. For those in chat, if you want to play along with us, we like to do a little running tally throughout the year. So you're by all means come and remember your score, keep your tally up.
That's one of the things that Brent and I do every time we cast. Every time we cast, we have this little tally of who's been right more about the winning teams. And so far, I think I'm 2 above you currently.
You might be a couple games above me.
But we'll see. I'll even give you the last one. Okay, let's just wipe the slate and call it even right now.
All right, we'll call it even.
Okay.
So, by all means, guys, play along with us. We do this every time. We've been doing this for a while, so at least betting on games, not betting, deciding games, whatever you want to call it. I'm getting beside myself here. Just be honest with your score. Yeah, by all means, play along. But no, I am gonna go say, I think Virtual Death takes this.
I would agree with you, but I love the Vi and the Shen combo. It'll be very difficult to keep Kog'Maw safe, even with the disengage, since Vi is immune to all CC. We're going to have to see how Team Virtual Death respond to that, because they could potentially just jump on the Vi immediately. However, we have seen that they don't necessarily have the best decision-making in the game.
I was going to say that is the one thing that worries me about this, is that if Virtual Death just caves in like they did last game near the end and team fights poorly again, Elyon could take this easily, because Virtual Death is so focused on that protect the Kog'Maw comp. Even the mid laner has a heal. Like, they're so focused instead of barrier, so they're so focused on this protect the Kog'Maw comp that if they mess up that team fight, it's gonna go horribly for them. It just won't go bad. It's gonna go horribly. But I think Virtual Death has proven, at least in the last game, that they can do that. So that's where my vote goes.
Well, we'll have to see. Mistakes were made last game. I really don't know how this will go, because Elyon did make a lot of good decisions and did make a good comeback. However, they just got overpowered by the Darius and the Vayne combo from Virtual Death.
It's very true. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing a game 3. I'd love to be wrong about this one.
Yeah, I mean, neither would I. I'm always down for more League of Legends. I know many people have a limit, but my salt, I like to eat my salt. I pretty much just eat salt straight, honestly. When it comes to pasta and salt, I ask for more salt with my pasta.
All of it. All
exactly.
of it.
So this could be really interesting. I really, like I said, want to see more roaming from Pablo. He had a lot of opportunities last game, but he didn't make it happen, and that could be the deciding factor for Elyon.
We'll definitely keep an eye in that mid lane. See which one of these two creates an impact in this game, because that could be the deciding factor in this. We got 2 tanks in the top. We got 2 tanks in the jungle. Bot lanes, yeah, they're going to be a little bit bursty, but they got a lot of heals as well. So this could be, that mid lane could be really what's going to decide this game.
Yeah, most definitely. 2 tanks in the top lane, 2 bruisers in the jungle. MF can do a lot of damage in the bot lane with her poke and coupled with Sona, but I really think that this mid lane should make or break the game.
Yeah, it'll be a good thing to keep an eye on. So far, just your standard trades. Oh man, that damage is already coming out in the bottom lane. Skylancer just really knows how to hit these.
I mean, it's an MFQ. It's not exactly a super hard skill shot to land, Brent. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
True, but oh man, the damage. Nami is already at half health.
Yeah, the level 2 power spike, but another twisted advance in the top lane makes it a pretty even trade here. However, Maokai does have that passive for the healing along with his grasp.
Kleenex always worries me right there. It's a little too low, but it could be a bait for Spirits coming in. He finds the first gank, and they're going to get the kills. It's a flash. The double flash. Kleenex picks up the first blood. Tilly is there, but he was not close enough. Here comes the roam out of Pablo. Nope, he's going right back as Tilly goes over the wall.
Yeah, he knew. He forced Tilly to go that way, so very nicely done from Pablo. Very good gank from Spirits. Actually forced a flash out of Lycadu and still got a kill without using his own summoner, so the jungler will be able to make more plays. Oh my, that Q!
I'm telling you. Oh man, Chad, woo! You know, that is crazy. I don't know why you guys are going to Virtual Death. That was not the Virtual Death that got that.
No, that was not. Everyone's like,
that was Elyon gaming. You guys might have your teams mixed up, or maybe we do. I don't know.
No, I fixed it. I did it. I did this better than I did NAL.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I think the Virtual Death spam is real. They got a lot of chat support. I'll give them that. But right now they need some health support as their health bars just keep going lower and lower and lower, all across the map.
Why won't you work?
We'll see what the health bars do here. As Tilly comes in bottom, gonna go and get the flash, early flash, press the attack on the Skylancer. He's just gonna get out with the flash himself. Early flash out of Tilly means no summoner advantage gained in the bot lane.
Ooh, look at that.
It takes a lot of damage.
That is the pressure that Echo can put on this mid lane right now. All he has to do is Q, then he can roam. Q, roam, Q, roam. It's really well done from him to keep the pressure up, even though he hasn't gotten a farm advantage per se. He should be able to make a pressure advantage somewhere in the game.
Yeah, I'm liking this out of Pablo. Definite change from game 1. Already in effect as Era goes down to a quarter health.
Ooh, my...
There's the flash, the heal though. Got the summoner spell for it.
Wow.
I was waiting for it. I was just debating to see whether he was going to do it. I thought he was going to let that one go, but no. Greedy Oni.
Hey, he forced a heal out of Kog'Maw, which is actually very big. Yeah. That could be worth, honestly. They're going to get an experience and the gold lead in the bot lane now because of that, since they pushed him out. And Air is going to miss some CS since it's going to be pushed into his tower by the time he gets there.
Yeah, if we look at this, talking about summoner spells, at least advantage here, Spirits has his flash up. He may be able to use that to put some pressure in on Tilly. They're even on farm, but if he can maybe find another couple of ganks, Lycadu's pretty far pressed up, and maybe even a tower dive mid, I'd like to see him use that advantage while he has it.
Well, we'll have to see where he decides to go. It looks like the junglers are going to meet in Virtual Death's jungle. They're going to be chasing down spirits right now. As Lycadoo is collapsing.
Yeah, there's that. He's trying to use that advantage. He's going in on him already.
Spirits, no! What are you doing?
Got the 3. Lycadoo's coming down. Spirit's a little bit of trouble. Flashes over the wall. Here comes Pablo. He's going to run. Spirit's going to run right into Joker face. 2 more autos. He's going to die. Jarvan just misses the poke with the lantern. And now Kleenex might have found himself a little bit too deep. Both teams trying to reset the fight. No, Tilly goes in. Echo comes back in. Joker face finds Kleenex, but Pablo also finds Tilly.
The shield!
Pablo's gonna die for this one. Or is he? Yep. Gone.
Overall, a 2 for 1 in favor of Virtual Death there, picking up 2 kills, 1 on Kleenex and 1 on Pablo. Pablo did get a cleanup kill, but honestly, that didn't need to happen. That they just kept forcing something happening there, and it cost him a kill.
Yeah, Spirits was trying to use his advantage, and he didn't have enough of it. His team wasn't there in time. Lycadoo got there so early because of that pressure he had put on Kleenex. That was just good team play, just a little bit of a bad idea.
Honestly, it seems to look like there's a little bit of lack of communication on the side of Elyon Gaming. As soon as Lycadoo was missing, Spirit should have backed off, but he decided to keep going. So I don't know if that was Kleenex either not telling him that Lycadoo is missing or what, but Spirit should have been out of there as soon as Lycadoo disappeared from the new map.
Yeah, I think he got a little greedy for that kill. I think he got a little greedy for the kill on the Tilly, but didn't cut his losses. We could be seeing the effects of maybe a Plat, not quite respecting maybe what the other teams have to offer.
Yeah, that is very possible, honestly. He is the 1 Plat 5 player in this game right now, so.
Eric going very low as Tilly has to flag and drag out. He's going to go ahead and fall off of that dragon. Ellion's done a good job with the work control around this Mountain Drake, and they're going to look to try to take this now 8 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and that should be free since they did burst down Tilly, so he doesn't necessarily have the health to go in and try to take that or whatever. But they don't actually take it. They decide against it and go for a gank in the mid lane.
I guess the top lane is Cha, and it's JK or FaZe. But we'll get back to that as JK or FaZe goes down. We're just talking about him too. Good little damage out of Pablo.
Lycadoo and Joker face these couch. What are you talking about? Lycadoo and it's J Cure face. Whatever. I could have called him Doo Cha Cha, so Lycadoo is better.
Yeah, you know what? This is what you guys gotta tell us. Like I said, until we get official word, didn't I?
Exactly.
Chat's not listening.
Okay, so Cha and Jay.
We'll just call him Cha and JK your face. You know what? JK. I like Joker face. I like Joker face. Hey, look, I think it sounds cooler.
We'll get the official word from both of these players, what they want, but we're gonna have another gank in the top lane.
Right now, Cha is getting forced to flash out here mid lane. Gonna go and bust the ultimate in his direction, so no follow-up available for Kleenex and Spirits. Not gonna escape on his part from Cha.
Joker face.
I like it. You know what? Maybe you should change his name. Double stun. EMF combo. Nami goes down. Kog'Maw stopwatches out of that one. Wow, what a wombo.
Okay, that's exactly what we were talking about from Champion Select.
The flash. He's gonna get run down. There it is, the Q.
Are you kidding?
Goodbye, Kog'Maw.
That did so much damage.
I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
Holy Toledo, man. Holy Toledo. That's
FaZe is coming down. He's gonna find the return kill. No, He's gonna go ahead and shield him up. This is gonna be a 3-on-1. Yeah, 4-on-1. As Pablo was coming down too.
That's so really nicely done. Now Kleenex can teleport top lane, clean up that top wave, and they're pretty much even on teleport timers since Maokai just used it to teleport top lane.
Yeah, great call out of Kleenex. That's one of his biggest calls of the game so far right now. You're not gonna find the Echo out of the wall. You're just gonna go ahead and aggro that dragon a little bit. I really don't think Tilly wants to be on this right now.
Yeah, Orianna doesn't have her ultimate. It's on cooldown, so this is a very risky idea try and pressure this.
It is. This could be a game 3 decision right here. Or not. Tilly's going in. He's going to get taunted.
Why?
It is 3-on-2. Nami's way too far away to even count this, and that's just going to be a leash for this dragon, for Elyon Gaming, and Virtual Death just seems to be folding right now.
There was no reason to do that. Oh!
Oh, wow. Pablo going to go ahead and rewind. Fine barrage there. We're just chasing them down, and now they're losing their lives for it. As here comes the bottom lane out of Elyon.
Virtual Death falling apart. That's an unofficial ace right now for Elyon Gaming. They get the dragon, they get the unofficial ace, and now they're going to take a mid lane tower for their troubles.
Attracted by all these, the Virtual Death taking my energy. It seems like you guys are zapping their energy with that.
I know, right?
I swear, they were playing well until this started coming out.
This is what happened at Worlds. When everyone gives a team their energy, it actually takes away their energy, alright? It doesn't work. We've seen proof 3 times with TSM, okay? Like, it doesn't work. Stop giving energy.
Samsung and SKT, man, I'm
and
telling you.
Cloud9 and every single team.
Faker had all my energy. Now Tilly, he is super squishy, going all damage in his build. He's going to go try to put some of that damage down in the Kleenex as Virtual Death chases Elyon out of their jungle, but they're going to go ahead and lose the Rift Herald because of it.
Dang. And look at that top wave in that tower up there. At least Virtual Death can sleep well at night knowing that Lycadu has collected at least 2 entire waves of farm.
Very true. And Death Scythe, you are exactly correct.
There you go. System got it. Give me energy, TVD. Yes, he's got it.
Alright. So let's take a little recap here. 8 kills down. 5,000 gold down. What can Virtual Death do here? Like, do they just need a turtle?
Honestly?
And hope for the best?
They have a very hard engaged Wombo comp with, Maokai, Jarvan ultimate coupled with the Orianna ultimate. They just need to keep Kog'Maw safe, and they haven't done it thus far. And they keep making horrible rotations, which cause them to lose deaths and die unnecessarily. So what Virtual Death needs to do right now is buy time, wait for Kog'Maw to get at least an item or 2 before they do anything, and try to buy time to get at least to the mid game, because right now they have essentially no damage or tank stats on them, where everyone on the side of Elyon Gaming has at least 1 full item and a half completed almost.
Very true. And we're ready to see a 4-man on 3 down here in the bottom. And actually, they're going to go right in on Pablo. They get him before he can all out. Wow, good pick there. That makes it 3-on-3 in the bottom, and they may hold the turret from this. They were about ready to get dove, but that could just turn things around.
Yeah, I mean, that was really well done from Virtual Death, having their bot side of the map covered with wards. They knew that it was risky for them to be there at that jungle, or at their bottom tower rather. So placing that ward there to play safe actually netted them a kill onto the Jarvan. But now 4 members.
Yeah, 4-on-3 now for Virtual Death. They're gonna go ahead and flash in the 2-man Orianna.
Oh!
Stops the MF. Damage too, but I don't know if it'll matter as Tilly falls. He's just way too squishy. Does not have any tank stats to his name right now. And they're just going to go ahead and give away a kill.
Honestly, that wasn't the worst. I don't know what stopped the MF ultimate. I didn't see it, unfortunately. Do you know?
I believe it was the Nami. I believe the Nami stopped it. Yes.
Okay. That was really well done,
I could be mistaken.
if that's the case. That was really well done, honestly. That could have been a huge turnaround for MF or Elyon Gaming right there. Stopping that
Virtual
MF
Death
essentially saved them that entire fight.
Yeah, stopping that, like, just saved them from losing 2 extra members, but Tilly just needs some tank stats. I don't know why in the world is he building damage when this is Protect the Kog'Maw. This is not a Jarvan beat face type of game. We'll get back to that as Spirit's coming in top. Going to go ahead and get rooted out by the ultimate from Cha. And he escapes another gank. Spirit not finding any luck up here in the top lane. After the first gank, I should say.
Yeah, but now he's going to be pressuring the top lane. The Rift Herald is still on Spirit, so they definitely want to try to get this tower since it is about to expire. It looks like that's what they're going to do. But members from Virtual Death are going to be moving top lane to try and save this tower.
Yeah, they have Virtual Death have read this play, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough to stop this. Here comes the Rift Herald. He's going to charge in there. He should be taking that turret rather shortly. They're going to try to DPS him down. Oh, they get him.
Yeah, that tower is still up.
That's a win for Virtual Death. Got to take your small victories where you can.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, the fact that that tower did not go down with the Rift Herald is pretty big, but I think it's going down now.
5-man pressure into this turret. MF 1 shot, 2
shot,
3 shots will be it. It's just about ready to go down. The fight goes down a little bit too early though. Kleenex did not wait long enough till the turret fell. Good disengage. MF gonna go ahead and get her ultimate down only on 1. Pablo tried to find the kill on the Era. Forces him out of the fight. Now as Tilly comes in, he's got the damage. Gonna find 1 kill, but in return is dead himself. Pablo trying to find the Era, still trying to find that cog. He is just sitting around that back line. Gonna dive into 4 of them, but that's a mistake. Here comes Spirit. No, gonna go ahead and get pushed out of there. Cha's doing a great job in the front line. That's going to be another kill for Virtual Death. They are slowly but surely turning this one around, at least in that fight.
Yeah, I mean, they did lose the tower there, but they did at least turn that fight around, so they didn't lose too much. They did get a kill. Actually, they got, what did they get, 2 kills there? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was really nice from Virtual Death to at least not completely lose that fight. MF didn't get to use her ultimate until later. She was zoned off completely by Jarvan and Maokai, so it was really nicely done to keep that MF out of that fight. And even still, with her out of that fight the entire time practically, Elyon still come in with almost an even trade.
True. I don't know. Small, especially with the late game team that Virtual Death has to offer. Small victories, small little wins make giant victories. They are so close to just being Kog'Maw able to just straight snowball this game. He's got his Rage Blade already. Even though MF's got the 5 kills, if they can just find Skylancer and take him out, Kog'Maw's gonna rip through that team.
Yeah, it's true. That is going to happen. However, it looks like Elyon want to trade a Drake for a top tower here. They aren't sending anyone to respond to it.
They're not.
They're not even taking the Drake. They're giving away a free tower.
No, they're giving it away. They're gonna go ahead and back off. I think that's a smart move though out of Elyon. I don't know if they can really fight that. All the ultimates are up for Virtual Death, and they're in position to protect that Kog'Maw. I think the 4-man could have beat the 5-man there.
Not to mention, Lycadu also has his teleport available, so that is another thought. But Elyon will get this Earth Drake, the 2nd one of the game, the 5th one of the series, and the TP comes in.
Elyon started it. Here comes Shaw off the TP. The Nami ultimate going to go ahead and go into the dragon pit, find enemy. MF fall gets stopped by the Maokai. Tilly is in the middle of his own cataclysm, but he falls first. Skylancer does go down, and now the fight just going crazy. Spirit's the 2nd one to fall. Here comes Kog just kiting back. Kleenex is trying to find him, but he just can't, as Pablo manages to secure the kill. And now Virtual Death is on the run. But here comes Chada once again frontline. He should have enough health to tank through this. As the rest of his team comes back, Orianna is going to be the only damage source here for Virtual Death. And they will be able to run Kleenex down, as Pablo did get out.
Virtual Death coming out on top again, bro.
Wow. It's crazy. Kog'Maw Era did so much kiting in that fight that he just stayed alive for so long. I was waiting for him to go down. I was ready for it. And he just didn't go down. I'm like, wow. But honestly, there's to protect the Kog'Maw comp.
They're doing a very good job of keeping MF away from a fight. MF did do a little bit there with her ultimate and some of her auto attacks, but they are doing so well with Nami's ultimate, Bubble, Maokai's Twisted Advance, and Root. They're doing so much to keep this MF as far away from Kog'Maw as humanly possible. And you can tell it's actually coming out on top with all of these things thrown at the MF.
Yeah, here's that team fight. Champion selects really showing out. The gold, what was 5,000 gold, is now down to 3 and some change. They are fighting against 2 Mountain Drakes, so that could be a scary Baron rush or objective rush at Elyon that Virtual Death has to worry about. But if they keep team fighting the way they do, they are just gonna roll this game. And here's another team fight down in the mid lane. JK Faye's gonna get stunned up as Oni sacrifices himself for it, gets caught warding. The Nami ult disengage. No, it's gonna be a re-engage opportunity out of Cha. Kog is staying safe on the back line. Press the attack. Oh my god, Spirit just melted. Pablo!
Whoa!
Gonna go ahead and get it back, and the MF Wombo combo. Hey Tilly, I know you're not on my team, but hey, thanks for that cataclysm. Cha should be able to find the kill, hopefully. But
MF's
wow.
out. MF's out. She's got that strut.
She's gone. The passive. Oh no, he path wrong. The stunner still.
No, he's gone. He's out of there.
Trying to kite. Skylands is trying to kite him back into clean ice. That's all right. You know, we'll taunt him another day. He really didn't want that fight anyway. And Elyon takes a huge team fight win there. Out of Skylancer just staying safe and pressing R.
I mean, that was the Jarvan help at its finest. Granted, they did get kills because of the Cataclysm, but they also died because of the Cataclysm. So,
yeah,
you know, it's a double-edged sword, that ultimate from Jarvan, and I don't know if it was worth it. They nearly got entirely aced.
I really haven't seen Tilly come out on top with his Cataclysms. It's almost as if he would be better pressing R and then immediately pressing R again and dropping that.
Yeah, I mean, Virtual Death did get a good pick on Desona there. They just didn't kill her fast enough and get out. It allowed time for Elyon to get to that fight. And now the Baron.
There's that double Mountain Drake showing effect as Baron is already down to a third, or already has lost a third of his health, down to half. As Virtual Death trying to get in position, it's going to be a little try to steal. Nope, nobody comes over the wall. Spirit secures it. 2-man bubble, double bubble.
Oh,
Virtual Death trying to find the fight right into Skylancers. All MF just laying out all the bullets, and this is a complete rout for Elyon Gaming as Virtual Death gets ace.
Oh, MVP Sona, Oni Giga, Oni-chan, you. MVP, beautiful flash ultimate into everyone that mattered on Virtual Death, allowing Skylancer to get the awesome ultimate bullet time and look like she was the real hero, but in all honesty, Oni, I saw you. Support MVP, you got it.
Oni getting caught out even though he sacrificed himself for that. What a play. This is going to be an inhibitor down, if not more, for this game as Chalk comes up in 10. Virtual Death just not finding any luck with his press to cog. They're going to try to find the fight here. Tilly goes in, another Cataclysm, another death. And now Eris trying to find a life. Can he? No, the rewind! And the jump. Spirits, down he goes. Can he find the kill at least? No! Spirits jukes him out. And 2 more kills given over freely. Here you go, Elyon. Take 3 more kills, or 2 more kills, and go spin some more gold.
Holy cow, this game just got completely blown open with that Baron. Complete ace and a Baron for Elyon Gaming. And then they take the inhibitor on top of it and spam a mastery when Kog'Maw fails to kill him with the passive. So I feel like Virtual Death is tilting, and I feel like they're tilting and falling off of their platform right now.
You know, I would be interested to know who, hopefully Virtual Death, not hopefully that they win this, but hopefully we can talk to them, I guess. Usually we interview some people sometimes, but if Virtual Death wins and we can interview them, I would like to find out who their shot caller is on the fight, because it almost feels like it's Tilly. And right now, I think a lot of their problems come from the fact that he's not tanky. He's got all of this damage, and a lot of these fights would be completely different had he just been tanked. Now it's a little bit of a snowball and doesn't really matter, but it almost feels like if he was just had the health in the early fights instead of that extra damage that he didn't really use, this could be a completely different story right now.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's a Kog'Maw in the game and an Orianna. You really don't need to have extra damage. And going Warriors and Black Cleaver, while it's standard, is not necessary in my opinion. You just need to keep that from happening.
Oh, wow. There they go. Double kill out of Pablo. Face and Barrage gone. They're going to try to push this Baron buff in for another inhibitor. I don't think Virtual Death's gonna do this. I think we're gonna see a game 3 today.
Oh, we're seeing a game 3 today. I don't see a world where Virtual Death take this. I'm not being negative. I'm being real right now. About 11,000 gold lead. And 12,000 gold lead.
And this meta, we're watching people just get deleted. Face was like just up, and now he's gone. Like let's just be real. I think Virtual Death needs to start focusing on how they fix this in the next game, and I think that's by itemizing a little bit different and then just picking a little bit smarter fights.
Yeah, I agree. Not to mention their draft was a little strange in my opinion. They picked to protect the Kog'Maw with a Nami and a Maokai, and then picked the Jarvan for engage when the enemy team had an MF. I'm not necessarily sure about that. So it's a little bit of itemization, a little bit of team comp in my opinion, but most of all, it's these team fights. They cannot seem to get this to this MF, which is the deciding factor here.
Yeah, 10 kills. Now, we're also, Pablo has managed to also find himself 11 kills in this game. He's been doing a lot of work. Maybe not coming out big time on the scoreboard or big time in the plays, but he has definitely been putting in, or excuse me, maybe not big on the screen, but he's becoming up big on the scoreboard. He's definitely been helping his team. He's got 19 kill participation at 27. Not too shabby.
Yeah, I kind of regret giving praise over to this MF because, yeah, she has 10 kills and 7, assists, 18 or 17 kill participation. But at the same time, all you have to do is really press R.
So, wow, that's a lot of shade.
Look, I'm being real, all right? Being so real. Honesty. But for what it's worth, 3 Mountain Drakes on the side of Elyon Gaming and 12,000 gold lead. You can buy as much time as you want on Virtual Death. Kog'Maw will become a master or a monster, but 20 minutes into the game, 40 minutes total is not going to change Virtual Death's team fights. Unfortunately, they just don't have the coordination that what we need to see.
If we can see Virtual Death hold on for another 5 minutes, I'll give them 5 minutes. If they can hold on for another 5 to 10 minutes, I think they'll be able to turn this game around. Because if they can hold on for that long, it means they figured it out, and the Kog'Maw is going to start going mad.
5 minutes doesn't mean they figured it out. It's more than 5 minutes to figure out your team.
If they're still alive in 5 minutes, I would say they're going to turn this game around. But I don't even think they've got 5 minutes left in them.
I mean, they have super minions pushing in bot and mid lane right now, so this is going to be rough for them to kind of hold on to this top lane tower. Baron is up in 1 minute and 10 seconds roughly, and they just have to do what they can to buy time. Kog'Maw doesn't even have a last whisper. He has the QSS. He just cannot do it.
Mid lane inhibitor up now. Maybe. I mean, there's a little breath of life right there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the inhibitor is up, but the bounties are also up on the side of Elyon. We'll see. We'll have to see what goes on here because, this is a very tense moment in the game.
I have hope in my team. I'll give Virtual Death a little bit of that energy. There you go. Cast your energy.
No, don't give them your energy. We've talked about this. You asked for their energy.
That's very true. We'll go ahead and ask for them. We'll see what this fight entails. Here it goes. Soda flash 2-0 into the combo. Echo stun. Jarvan's going deep. Cataclysm forces.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Forces the static out, but MF just gets the double kill. And Spirits is now on cleanup duty as Cha's running for his life. He's the last one up. Tilly's already back in base. And Inhibitor goes down, and there goes the double Nexus turrets, and that'll be game.
Yep. There were a lot of things that happened in this game, and oh my goodness. Holy cow. Not a shred of magic resistance on the Jarvan, or anywhere else aside from the Maokai on the side of Virtual Death. They were blowing up.
I just watched people get deleted, and I was just like, wow.
We